G'day, welcome back to another episode of Panther Press. With me again, Nath, and what's happening with Huddy this week?
We'll go to the wife this week actually. So for Hudson's kinder. So we had his orientation day last night. And then now all of a sudden Christine's the secretary. Fantastic. Yeah, so she put her hand up because she likes to type fast and talk a lot. So all of a sudden...
Does she watch this? No.
Yeah. Well, she then turns around and goes, I've got a meeting next Tuesday. So there goes cricket. Great start. So,
that's all right. Good on you. So you might have to chip in and do a bit of the...
Yeah, work at the Bunnings or something like that.
The snacks.
Raise some money. So it's going to be great.
Oh, that's good. But, now, we had a bit of a special person down in the club on Saturday that everyone loved. We haven't seen for a little bit. But Georgie Smythe made an appearance down here for Saturday. Yeah, and got the boys up and about a bit, seeing Georgie down here. But... the only thing was a little bit funny, it didn't quite like, was all the old boys. So Cole, Burnsy, Cole, Dozzy, all the guys in the canteen there. They said, "Oh, Georgie, how you going, mate? Good to see you. Good to see you. Just come in here and start making some sandwiches."
Just get the knife and butter some sandwiches. Yeah, you've been back for 2 minutes.
Oh, no. In there, Go in there to get a drink, and Georgie's in there battering some bloody sandwiches.
Dave, come down to see Dave have a bat, and instead he's buttering sandwiches. He can't look out the window. So
instead of watching his son bat, he's making some salmon sandwiches or something he was putting in there. It's
something ordinary.
Yeah, they might feature in the finds a little bit later on.
Yeah, definitely.
But also, you might see on the screen there, we've got another one of the QR codes. So we've got they've got the Amalfi Pizza one. So you can go to the website and order your pizzas direct from taking a camera shot of that. And also, we've got the player sponsor one up there. So you can see on the screen there, it says player sponsor. If you click on that, you can go straight to the... sorry, got a bit of background noise here, so I don't know who that is. It's, anyway, you can go straight, if you click on that one, go straight to the player sponsorship form and fill that in and get that into Rumphy, or I'm not sure if you can actually do it online.
Yep.
Tonight we've got another special guest on, bloke who's done it all in cricket. He's won premierships everywhere, he's captain, coached the club, had another good week this week with a six-for. So let's welcome on Cam Kostick. Big crowd in tonight. Sold out, actually.
We actually do have a crowd, so there you go. Do I take that, do I?
No, I'll solve it.
Fair enough. Now I've got two microphones.
Yeah, and I think Nath's worked hard on some questions here, so it should be interesting.
Have I? Yes. So pretty much, which we'll hear a bit later too, I'll go through a few questions here. Obviously, we've got a really good special one down the bottom here. Thanks to Fred.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
We'll start with nicknames.
Had a few. Kama, I know which one's going to come soon, but Cozzy, I think Serena there for a while. That was a good one. Thanks, Benny Morris. Yep. That was good. Can't think of many more. Runa's a good one. Cody loves that.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll go to cap number. Do you know your cap number?
Absolutely no idea.
There we go. We should work that one out. Thanks, David.
Someone open a door around here.
I think Smiley's just let one out in selection, and I just let one out as a crowd member here.
So, that stinks. But
be on it, David.
Highest score.
In Australia, 100 and... no, like obviously... 109. So, 109. Yeah. I got a nice score in a friendly in England, but they don't count, so... But 109 in Australia.
109 in Australia.
And all last source, he's got 100 in the backyard, he loves it.
I do.
He's still got his back.
Boxing Day 2006. Fantastic. It's on the, what do you call it? It's called the Simo spot. Something like that. Fantastic plastic bat.
He's taking me through his innings.
Yeah, in my head I am. I'm a bit like Fred. So, best bowling figures?
7 for 66. So, yeah, it was a good day. So,
highest grade of cricket?
Premier ones or district cricket when it was called back in the day.
Well, we've got Shane this week. So backyard battles. Who won the backyard battles between you two?
Oh, mate, they were good. I was older, so I'm going to say myself, but we had full score sheet. And if you picked a left-hander, you had to bat left-handed. Back at our first home in Ferntree Gully, we had a pretty good setup with a pitch, and we literally just, there was dirt at each end, so we had to switch. But a pull shot would go into the window in the kitchen, so I had to be a bit careful with that. But there were a few broken windows, so that was good.
Shane does a lot of pull shots.
Yeah, I'm not sure how, because I remember one time we did break a window, and we literally just legged it to the milk bar and just did a couple hours down there just to calm the mood before we got home. So yeah, but that was fun.
Were you bowling spin in the backyard?
No, mate, you had to bowl whatever. Like if I picked Glenn McGrath, I had to bowl what the guy on the score sheet was.
That's
so
why
it was tough.
You do a lot of left-handed stuff.
Well, when Shane and I, when we moved just down the road to Murray Crescent, we didn't have as much space, so we played a lot of left-handed cricket. So that's hence why I literally try and play left-handed as much as I can. So.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. When did you start at EPCC?
2004, I reckon.
Yep.
And I don't know if I've told this story, but I had some mates playing up at South Belgrave, and Shane and I were at home at Murray Crescent, and it was literally the flip of a coin. And I sort of was like, I could go play with Damo, good mate, or, I could come play with Shane, and I literally flipped the coin and it landed here. So I'm pretty happy with the call. So, got some really good friends. And
I do believe that your old man wasn't too happy.
Yeah, well, obviously we got the connection to Upway, and we played all our junior cricket there, all Shane bar 1 year. And, I think, he still goes and watches Upway.
Yeah.
In saying that, he'll look at the games, he'll go, all right, where's Wombok playing this week? Where's Eildon playing, and where's Upway? And he'll map out his week.
So he'll be Upway this week.
Yeah, so he'll drop in, he'll be like, oh, it's on the way to the hill, I'll drop in there. But he's done so much for that club, and I'm sure he would have loved us to play there, but it just, sometimes doesn't work out that way. So.
Yeah. That's fantastic. The Cruiser Sculls that are going to happen this year, where do you rate yourself on that?
Oh, horrible.
Horrible?
Yeah, I'm not great at sculling, so I'll give it a crack. But no.
Can we get a cruiser?
Yeah.
There's a lot of young boys that they can take the mantle of Cruiser King or whatever you want. So
what do you think about yourself, Taters? How do you reckon you're going?
No good either.
No good?
But I'll be egging them all on. I'll be the instigator. Responsibly.
Put the pressure on. Put the pressure on them.
6 for on the weekend.
That's correct. Thanks for
Come out well?
They actually did, but let's not look at all the highlights. I've already heard enough about it.
Yeah.
Funny story. The fella that actually got out on the fully at the time we had tea, and he was like, "Oh, the boys have said it was pretty full," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it wasn't great." And he's going, "No, no, full." He goes, "But it didn't feel like that." And then I thought to myself, nobody in our group, when we came into the huddle, did the normal, mate, that was a shocker, that was a no-y. Everyone was like, oh yeah. So I'm going to claim that the angle of Frog Box had something to do with it. So just putting it out there, it wasn't this high.
Sounds like you're sounding like
Big Dog. Sound like the Big Dog angles of Frog Box made it look like the Big Dog was fielding on the boundary. So that's what he's trying to claim too.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We better ask this question because obviously Fred really wanted us to ask this question. So there is only 2 people at the cricket club that have got 10 for in Decoit.
Oh, they must be good players.
Yeah, and we all know one of them's Fred because he asked the question.
Yeah, it's clearly...
And the other one is you, I think.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
do you want to hear?
Do you want to go through ball by ball?
Yeah, I can take you through the wickets.
Fred's already told us.
I can take you through the wickets. No, what I can tell you is we played against Knox Gardens. I'm going to say maybe 6 for or 4 for. I can't remember which order. Got 6 for and 4 for. We beat Knox Gardens outright, and then 2 weeks later we played them. We finished top, they finished 4th, and we got bombed out in the first final.
Oh.
So cricket's a funny game and changes pretty quick. So yeah,
Premiership.
but Fred and I only blokes to get 10 for any Decoy.
Incredible.
So, at this club.
Well, now everyone knows that stat. Fantastic.
There you go.
Premierships.
Can I say a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. A lot. What is it? 5 Norm Reeves and then 2 Decoits. So yeah.
It's an incredible record, really.
Is that right?
And you got the 2 as captain as our first 2 top grade captains, premierships. So
correct. So I'm just trying to figure it out. It might be 8. Oh, it's genuine. I'll have to double check that, but I'll get back to it. No, I'm legit.
Well, you got 2
here.
Yeah. 3.
3.
So Decoy, yeah.
3 at Listy.
Have you counted this year's one? Or?
I don't know if we can go too early. We can't go too early.
Oh,
He's averaging 8. He's averaging 8. He's gone.
Gee whiz. Yeah, I think it's 7. We'll go with 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, 8.
It's all right. Oh, fantastic. So pretty much, So you got anything else? You got any questions over there?
I thought you had a big list here.
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, it's fair list. I think I've gone through pretty well here. So,
All right, I got one.
what footy team do you go for, Cam?
Yeah, very good call. Go for the Mighty Pies.
Anyway, let's move on. So back to cricket. So you just didn't like anyone at Listerfield, that's why you came back?
No, mate. I've got lots of good friends there, but I think it was just time to sort of make a change. And Source, Marlo, and myself over the last couple of years have talked about coming back or playing together. It didn't necessarily mean coming back here. It was just a bit of a pipe dream, and then sort of it just happened. And I guess, this guy sitting next to me, he did so much to try and get people back, and actually probably copped a lot of stick along the way, and it wasn't happening, and then suddenly you get like 9 blokes back. So, all those guys that come back are all Eildon Park juniors, by myself, but I've played 10 plus years. So it was a cracking effort, but it was more just coming back and playing, Godfather to Huddy and stuff like that, and, been to a lot of the boys' weddings, and just like, I almost grew up here in a way. So it was awesome to come back and just, at 43, I don't have that many years left. So
Well,
it was nice.
Spin, mate, so I'm sure
A couple. I'll just shorten the run up from 6 to 3 and get a few more overs. But no, it was just nice to come back, and I still play golf with the boys, and I've popped in a couple of times to say hello. And yes, you can sit there and say that, but no, truth be told, good bunch of blokes.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, nice.
Fantastic. So, I think that gives it a wrap.
Let's wrap up, Cam, and thanks for coming on, and hopefully get another 6 for, and we flog Shane this week in Azza.
Yeah, very nice. Hopefully we get on. All right, well, thanks for having me.
Thanks,
mate.
Great to have Cam on there. So now we'll run into this week's results. Nath, go through those.
Yeah, we'll start off with the first. First got off to another win here against Rowville. Obviously, we're chasing 149. Tried to get it done quite quickly due to the weather forecast.
Yeah,
so we ended up dropping more wickets than we probably would have liked, but Dave got away with 49 and Marlo 34. So we chased that down, 7 down before tea. So
absolute rabble that mob.
Got it done. Seconds, good win. Have rolled Rowville's 2s for 99. So having a look at the stats here, Kyden Arundel again with 3 for 21 off 8.
Yep.
So he's performing quite well this year. So, and then you've got Harry Bolt's got 2 for 8 off 6.
Yep. And
then his brother Lockie has to get a mention here because he's got none for no runs off 6 overs with 6 matches. So they've really shut up shop. Or he's bowled really, really well, one or the other.
Well, I do know the coach there, he's playing Adam, he's about 60. This sort of rolls into a little bit of Morgie's 100. It's probably worth about 35, I reckon, Morgie, because they did have 9 players. One of the players was 60, and then about 7 of the blokes had played in the 5th the week before. So.
And the rumour has it his 6 was a 2 with 4 overthrows. So I don't know how it got all the way to the tennis courts or the golf course over there, but yeah, we'll go with that. So the thirds, have had a good win as well. Chased it 3 down, chased 157 3 down. So, what do you call it? Brad's got a 46 not out.
Brad. Oh,
Brad,
yeah.
yep.
Well, he does. He uses the bat like a sword. I've seen him in the
just goes
training.
whack, doesn't
yeah,
it? So,
like,
and Waldo was 73, so just doing his thing again. And then obviously last week Bolt's a fine because he's got 2 for 3 or 5. So just make sure that's put on the fine.
I think we fined him last week, but we'll find him again.
Find him again, yep. Easy done. Yep. Then shooting down to the 4s, they've had a good win as well. So the technicality of the 5 teams not playing has really cost us another President's Shout, which I think's outrageous. Yeah. But we'll just leave that there. So Josh Wilkins, 45. Jaden Ribeiro, 44, and he's got 4 for 32 or 14, which leads us into the Senior Player of the Week.
Yep, so the Amalfi Player of the Week, Amalfi Pizza. Once again, don't forget the on the screen, could be there or there, I don't know.
Yep.
The QR code, just click on that, go and order all your pizzas and other stuff from there. But Jaden Ribeiro, Player of the Week, Senior Player of the Week as a junior. So that's pretty good.
Incredible.
Well,
make sure you go see Fred to get this.
Yep.
He holds on to him.
Yeah, you better get it quick because Fred will go and spend that at the pizza joint for sure. So don't let him hold on to it for too long. But,
that's fantastic.
Well, that rolls also into the Yo My Goodness Award, the Junior Player of the Week. And this goes to a guy under 14s, Viren Patel, 38 from 32 balls. Also got 2 for 1 and also took 3 catches. So a pretty all-round performance from him. So you get the Yo My Goodness Award and once again see Fred get there quick. He's definitely got all the vouchers. Is that right, Fred? Yes, he's just nodding there in the background. So see Freddie behind the bar or wherever he is. That was another good week for the club. Some good wins, and I think everyone's sitting in the 4 every side.
We are at the moment.
It's back to the old days around here. Feels like it.
Definitely. More President Shouts coming, I'd say.
Yeah, so that's what he's staying in Adelaide.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come anywhere near you. So.
All right, now let's get into the Fig Jam Award here again. So the Fred I'm Good just asked me award. So
it's
there's a lot of.
I've got a lot of notes here because it started off. We had a different winner. We had a different winner today, and I thought, that's fine. But so we've got a few honourable mentions. Cody Morris. Obviously we didn't get all the votes in round 1 and 2, so we were sitting on the table and everyone was doing their votes and stuff like that, and the boys were just watching over Cody because he wasn't being secretive at all, and he's just written himself a few votes down there. It's just, wow, I'm all for it, but probably don't do it on the bench in front of everyone, Code. So there's one there.
Yep.
Then we got from Waldo, he told us about Tyler Rumpf.
Again, Tyler.
He's showing himself a bit of a.
He's got a bit of Fred about it.
I think he has.
He's got a bit of Fred.
So he's coming back to votes. He's like, I played well. I got a wicket. I took a few catches. Probably going to give myself a vote here. So Tyler he's maybe been listening to Cody a little bit. So incredible. And then this was going to be one of them that he was very close to get the award. And I was bowling to Sudsy in the nets during the week, and he was hitting them pretty well. And he come up to me, he goes, "Oh, I'm hitting them pretty well." I said, "Yeah, no, you are." And he's like, "I don't know if they're going for runs though." I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, "Because that's where I field." And I thought, you've got the award this week. You have. And then
what happened?
And then our great mate, Fred Femia, come to the party, and it's just outrageous things.
He said, "This is my award.
This is my award. I want the award." So he's not only was I out in the middle doing some shadow batting so the guys can bowl the ball in the right area, and then in our background we just see Fred. He's dragging one by one somebody else onto the ground to show him the grass that he has transported from one part to another part and how it's growing. Then he gets all closer and closer to the pitch, stops training to show everyone this bloody bit of grass. And I thought, this is an honourable mention. But then Then he walks in and he starts having a crack at you.
Yeah.
Because obviously we wanted to get the game done quickly,
Yeah,
so he wanted to go hard. So he's turned around and said, "You tried to be me, the finisher." Just outrageous scenes here. And then the 10 for comment, like, have you got any questions there for Cam? Yeah. Well, here's a good question. It's just outrageous thing. So, Fred, make sure you wear it loud and proud. You're very much the contender for the.
Yeah, we'll have a nice little
hard to
photo
go
up
past
there on the
Tyler.
screen too. We have a look at this photo on the screen. So,
fantastic.
Like, if he gets any more runs and wickets, his head could explode this week.
It could explode. It's outrageous.
All right. Well, that's Freddie's.
It's his own award.
In the lead easily by a mile with the Big Jam Award, his own medal. So.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll get into this week's teams up on the board, up on the screen here. We've got the first 11 playing Monbulk at Monbulk. Hicksy, Smiley, Cody, Nathan McNally, Nose, Self, Sudsy, Zaki, Bull, Cam Costick, and NC, Nathan Caton. And the seconds playing here, Monbulk. We've got Morgie, Jamie Farrell, Lockie Tibbs, Blake Tuna, Cooper, Lockie Bolts, Harry Bolts, Zach Clark, Geordie Keir, and Shane Bitchko.
As Connor.
Oh, and Connor. Oh, it's just always going to be.
Always. Mr. Wickets.
Out the back, we've got the thirds playing against Listerfield. So we've got Waldo, Geordie Plant, Lee Waldron's back.
Welcome back, Lee.
Yeah, welcome back. Come back through the thirds there, Lee.
He ripped his hamstring off the bone like Cammer.
The amount of stuff he's been doing, all these secret injections, and I reckon they should test Lee before he comes back. I don't know if he'd be legally allowed to play.
Sprinted 4K straight. He said, sprinted.
He ran here from his house. Anyway, but good to have him back. Cooper Fisher, Brad Garbutt, Luke Epps, Braden Rump, Mitch Plant, Niall Mai, Tom May. Is it May? Yeah, I always get them wrong. Then Tyler, me, Rump, Adrian Bolts, and Paddy Gill.
Oh, the Gully.
And then the fours with Cole Scott at Rowville. So Cole Scott, Donga's been dropped. Suck that, Donga. Who's that?
Come on, mate.
Huddy Reid, yeah. And then me again, Fred.
Fred the finisher. Come on.
Chris Aylan, Jaden Ribeiro, the award winner from this week. Toby Colbert. Owen Chalkley, yeah, it's written up there.
Yep.
Josh Wilkins, Steve Potter, Xavier Potter, and Josh Beamsley.
You can make sure we get him. He's our recruit instead of Woody. So
that's right. And then fifth, playing at Stud Park against the Basin. And they've got Mark Alexander, Josh Kilner, Tyler Hunt, Hayden Whiting, Hamish Wood, Adar Johnston, Luke McMillan, Shane Raw, Kane Alexander, Chris Campbell, Cam Hamilton, Sam Fry, Will Boncher, Brad Hamilton.
fantastic.
I can't even see that.
Oh, yeah, it's how hard that is to read. You've done an amazing job for reading. Don't listen to Fred all about me.
Fred will you gotta read it.
Fred. Incredible.
So anyway, that's the team.
We're just going across the screen.
You can read
That's
it
what we need to do next week.
But let's get into our Panther Press medal, Nate.
Yes. So the special guest we had this week gets 3 votes with his 6 star.
He did complain,
Yeah, so it's he deserves it. So now he shoots up to the leaderboard. I think if we have a look at the leaderboard there. So
So this week we got
then Morgie 2 and
Jaden Ribeiro. So
put
the leaderboard up there. Who's leading now? To Cam.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tied on 3 votes by the looks of it.
Wow.
So, incredible.
Yep.
So we're just spreading the love around. So all it really takes is
Fred's in that, isn't he? We just stopped voting for Fred.
Yeah. Well, Fred's still got his 3 votes. So
Yeah. Well, we stopped voting for him now.
yeah.
No, he voted for himself, but if he...
Actually, he wrote those votes.
Incredible. No, all right, so that's good. So that's all going well. Got a couple of fines. Probably some more again that I've forgotten. But
Yep.
First of all, it was Burnsy's birthday today. So
$2.
happy birthday, Burnsy, and put $2 in the tin, please.
Thank you.
Once again, going back to Burnsy, Cole and Dozzy for getting Georgie in the canteen on Saturday. So that's $2 for each of them in the tin.
Cody for making a golden duck and then leaving the 2020. So he gets $2. So, incredible scenes.
Did we have any drop catches on the weekend?
Oh, Marky wants... he said I had to say this, so I'll do it. He said everyone in the club should be fined $2 if they're smaller than you.
Well, Marky, unfortunately for you, mate, I've got a platform here. And he's probably not...
he's having a crack, so...
Marky...
Oh, fantastic.
Anyway, I'll get you back on that one, Marky, for sure. But I don't know, I've got bolts written down here. Was he getting fined again? Do you have another shit horse or something?
No, I think he did. He bought another one. It's a sure thing. No, he got fined just because he took too far.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
3 far.
Yeah. Beating up on the kids again. Yeah, bit like Fred. But let's probably want to mention again some of our sponsors. Obviously, you can see the Melfi pizza boxes up there. All the boys had pizza tonight, so that was good. Had a few of the favourites.
Yep.
Then my goodness again, Ray White.
Yep.
Benny Thomas down there. So it's good to have all these sponsors on board, and make sure you click on the. If you can get the player sponsors, click on the QR code, and it'll take you to the page. It's like. It's good to get the sponsors.
Oh, definitely.
Has Sean paid up or?
No, not yet. I haven't really mentioned it to him. So he'll get the tap on the shoulder when I see him on Monday. So just can you just chuck your bank details in there? Thanks, mate. So I might have to lean into Dale. Dale's more the one that will pay that. So,
well, that's good. But we'll get into our career trip multi now. So last week was the first time I put in for like 3 weeks.
Yep.
And it lost in the first leg. So.
So you cost us.
So would you. Due again. So I've already put it on again. So I'll put it on because I always forget. So I'll put it on tonight. So we got the first one. We got at Caulfield. Race 7 is the Sandown Guineas. Number 1 Arkansas Kid. We're going with that again. Didn't do so well the other week, I think. But going with that. 2:30 to win. Race 5. Number 3, Ain't No Deal Done, 3:20 to win. And then we're going to Ascot again, Pikey in the last in race 10. Upper limits at 3:20, which we end up getting $27, so $704 return if that can get up. So trying to just not be too greedy. And
just try and get up.
Some of the ones I used to do is like to win about 15, 20 grand. There's absolutely no chance.
I've done a lot of those.
Yes, but
So, that probably wraps us up, isn't it?
Yep, that's about it, unless we got something else to bag Fred about.
Nah, I think it's all good luck to all teams this week, and we'll go well.
All right, see you next week.
So.